All right, Miles, so you guys played your first secret scrimmage. Just what was that experience like?
I mean, it was great. I mean, we've been playing against each other in terms of our team for the whole summer and the past couple of months. So it was great to finally play against somebody different so we could test our skills against another opponent.
I asked you in the big room, but you guys shot a lot of threes from what I gathered. And just how different is it to have just have the green light all the time?
I mean, with a great responsibility comes great respect. So if you like shoot a lot of threes, you got to get it done on the defensive end. You got to make shots, like I said in there. So as long as we're making shots, putting in the work outside of practice, outside of the game and stuff like that, everything will come together.
Has there been any particular that you've been helped with in your game with the new staff?
Like been somebody that's been helping me.
Yeah, or anything like Bonzi or any of those guys.
Yeah, in fact, I mean, it's a lot of all of them really. Like I would like to say, Coach Stoudamire, Coach Bonzi, Coach Nate Babcock, Coach Terry Parker, Coach Persian. Like all of them have really helped me and been on me, trying to get me to make that next level jump and get me to be the best player I can be.
How helpful has it been to have the two extra assistants that can be hands-on with you guys?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, they all have great input. They all have great knowledge of the game. So anytime you have that, it's huge in terms of trying to break down your game with them and stuff like that. So anything they say, you want to listen.
What was maybe something that you really focused on after last year that you felt like you needed to add to your game?
Right, I think the main thing I focused on is my body. I was able to add 10 pounds over this course of the summer, and another thing was driving and finishing at the basket. I mean, of course that has something to do with my body, so that's mainly what I worked on. But being able to take those bumps, get downhill, because a lot of times people are going to try to run me off the line and try to get me out of my rhythm. But if they can not get me out of my rhythm and I can get to the line, get to the basket, it'd be hard for them to stop me.
Yeah, I think it was the first game of the season you had the game-winning shot, and I imagine you want more of that, right? Like that's something that maybe gave you a taste of that.
For sure, those are the type of moments I live for. That's the type of player I am. I don't shy away from any pressurized moments. Like those are the moments that built me as a basketball player. And those are the moments I'm gonna keep having. I keep wanting to have the ball in my hands and stuff like that at those moments. Have
you looked at the schedule at all? You guys play some interesting games. You're gonna go to Hawaii. You go to Madison Square Garden. And obviously you have all the ACC games. You go to Cincinnati. Like, it's not an easy schedule, but it's you play some cool places. Is that exciting?
Yeah, that's super exciting. I mean, it's not an easy schedule at all, but that's what we want. So when the season comes at the end and we have more wins than losses, and it comes to seeding and tournament play, it's going to be huge because some of those games we have are big time games, and those games we need to win.
How different are the practices now with what you guys do?
I mean, the practices are different in their own way. I mean, Coach Stoudamire has his own way of doing things, and they've been great. It's a lot of attention to detail oriented. Make sure you're in the right spot. Make sure you're spaced in the same area. So it's all about spacing and all about getting to your spot so it can create open lanes for others.
Who are some young guys that have kind of caught your eye so far on the team?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much all of them. I would say just our freshmen, Nate George and Ibrahim Sare, they've been great for us in terms of bringing energy, in terms of Nate making plays. Like he's really ahead of his game as far as making reads and stuff like that. I mean, of course he's a freshman, so it's going to take a little while to get used to, but he's been really huge so far.
How does a guy like Wasey or like Amaria, how do those guys fit in?
Yeah, they fit in perfect. Like, I mean, you couldn't get nobody else better than those two guys. I mean, they both played high major basketball at one of the top conferences in the country, in the SEC. So they know what it looks like. They know what it takes to win. They know how to play. They know all the spacing and stuff like that. So it's been huge having them on the team for sure.
Thanks, Mom.